Have you ever heard of CJ Donaldson? To some that might sound familiar to you, and for others you might not know who that is at all. For those who don't know CJ Donaldson, also known as Mr. Bro, CJ these days, and MrBeasts' brother, he had a couple appearances on his brother's channel. His most notable appearance was a video titled, "I gave my brother 24 hours to spend 100,000. In this video, as the title states, he gives his brother 100,000 to spend on whatever he wants. CJ went to Best Buy to buy equipment to start his own channel, a car, he went on to tip servers for his own channel, a camera store, a Lowe's, and various other stores. Throughout the video, MrBeasts also tried to shout out his brother's channel to give him exposure, and he did this multiple times throughout that video. 3 days before this video came out though, on CJ's channel, he dropped his first video titled, "I am MrBeasts' secret brother."
This is my brother, come here, don't be camera shy. Okay. See him? Hey. Tell him to make a YouTube channel. He's at college and he's gonna have like a horrible job one day.
Which as of today is sitting at 9 million views. His crew though was kind of like MrBeast's crew. To me it felt like a wannabe, and trying to follow his brothers like a copy and paste version. Same challenges, same style editing, and same concepts. His videos give the vibe of old MrBeast with 24-hour challenges and trying to do ridiculous things. His thumbnails begin to evolve in the same style as MrBeast. His titles are either like his brothers or name dropped his brother. His videos did not perform poorly though. Most videos easily hit the 1 million mark, with 1 or 2 being at 700,000 or 800,000. Then in October 2022, he stopped posting long-form content on YouTube. Then in February 2023, he stopped posting completely on YouTube. So what really happened to MrBeast's brother? That is what we're going to be talking about today. Taking some influence from other creators like SunnyV2, it wasn't hard to tell while watching CJ's videos that they were the exact same as his brother's videos. During this time period though, this was something everyone was trying to do because somehow MrBeast cracked the code for YouTube's algorithm. Now, what I mean by that is, at this time period when MrBeast was absolutely blowing up on YouTube, you're able to find videos that were basically copy and paste versions of videos MrBeast already did. And honestly, CJ was just trying to follow this too because it garnered success. It got a lot of views, click-through rate was high, it was just amazing all around. We were able to find out just how much MrBeast was helping his brother though in this video that I mentioned earlier.
You have 5 helpers, a warehouse, office space, you got a $100,000 starting budget.
2 pennies.
We're doing your thumbnails for you, and we're helping you think of content.
Aren't you editing too?
I'm shouting you out and giving you over 1 million subscribers. Literally, all you have to do is not suck, and you should be fine. I was just like, literally, CJ, here's everything. Just, here you go. Just threw it at him.
I'm going to have to piggyback off of what everyone else was saying at this time though. It was obvious CJ really had no experience with YouTube or social media in general. He had all the support from his brother, who is a giant on YouTube, and at the end of the day, CJ wasn't able to develop his own personal flair on his videos. When I say flair, I mean his own personal style. Like MrBeast, we all know him as quirky, and we all know him from his older content, you know, counting to 100,000, watching videos for 24 hours, crazy stuff like that. And now CJ, he never had the experience to do this because when he first started his channel, he just kind of blew up instantly. Now, in this video, I mean no hate towards CJ for doing this. Like I said, anybody else would do the same thing, or they already did the same thing by copying MrBeast. And also, comparing him to his brother is unfair to him. A couple months into starting his channel, he had over 1 million subs and easily pulled 1 million views like it was nothing. He was able to capitalize on his brother's success and leverage that to boost his own channel by playing into being MrBeast's brother. Now, at this time too, his profile picture was basically the same exact thing as MrBeast. Even his own description was, "Hey, I am MrBeast's brother." It was kind of smart by him to do this just because people will click on it. Seeing MrBeast's brother, they kind of want to see how his videos compare to MrBeast's videos. I already stated this too, but CJ never really had a chance to develop his own personality. His first video was able to get more views than most people are able to get in a year, let alone the whole time they're on YouTube. He didn't have to go through the hardships, like I also stated before, like his brother, who's been on YouTube for 10 plus years and found his own way to be successful. So to answer the question you've been waiting for, what happened to CJ, aka Mr. Bro? He wasn't able to develop his own self-being. He blew up too fast for his own good. His channel felt like to most people a carbon copy of his brother's, with his thumbnails, his content, even his crew. Most people who watch his videos went to watch to compare him to his brother, which sure helped his click-through rate on his videos, but at the end of the day, deeply hurt his audience retention and watch time. I believe nobody was able to truly attach themselves to CJ like his brother. It wasn't gonna hurt them to stop watching CJ compared to other creators who they watched over the years, who've been through the trial and error and become the person who they are now. Do you hope to see CJ post again in the future with his own personal style in his videos? I honestly hope he does. It would be interesting to see if he would be able to. Let me know down below what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to know when I upload again, and leave a comment down below on who you might want to see next.